Hey, what's up YouTube? Today we'll be doing a walkthrough and interior look around of a 2017 Hyundai Tucson. This is the value edition and it comes with the larger wheels and body package. So we'll go ahead and take a walkthrough around it. It has these LED lights on the bottom here. This particular vehicle is involved in a small collision. This damage to the bumper and damage to the suspension, so unfortunately we are not taking it out for a ride today. So figured while it's just parked here, might as well show you guys around it. It's been sitting here for quite some time, so it is a little dirty. Yep. So I added the tow package here. When you order the tow package, I got this one I believe from Kurt Tow Systems, and it comes with a 3/4 inch hitch system. Previously I had a 2-inch hitch system, so it kind of sucked that I had to buy all new hitches and all that other good stuff. But I mean, it's not that bad. This will be coming off and it will be for sale pretty soon, so if you have a 2017 Tucson or something compatible, I will list the link below once I remove this and put it for sale. It has a small damage over here. Towing, lighting here, I did it all myself. Towing is extremely easy, found on eBay for I think $60 or something. We'll go ahead and take a look at the trunk space. This has a automatic trunk feature. The vehicle is a little dirty, so forgive me on this. So this actually comes with power liftgate, which I really don't like because if you want to close it manually, it's very resistive. It does not want to do it manually, and when you use the power, sometimes it doesn't go the right way. I really dislike this feature. Other than that, this one came with a cargo cover from the factory. This was nice. You can flip the mat over from its cloth self and go to the rubber portion. I think I used this for loading something in here. This is why I flipped it over. I do use this to go to the beach a lot and all that other good stuff. I use it a lot. So this is the rubber portion. You can tell I got some marks and stains on there. Excuse me, the carpeted version. It's really nice, comfortable. Down underneath you have your spare tire in there. You have a spare tire, tools. I just added a change of clothes and several toe straps if I'm outdoors, and that really comes handy for me since I use my boat. I take my little crazy boat out here a lot, so this is a good vehicle that helps me get around with it. The automatic unlock feature is really nice. If you have the keys in your pocket, press 1 for unlock. If you look straight ahead, you'll see it's unlocked. It's locked. There you go. That's unlocked again. That's a convenient feature. I like that a lot. The back, it's decent. It's not super roomy. I mean, I have fit 4 people back here. I have the glass roof as well. I fit 4 adults back here for a very short trip. I mean, they were very uncomfortable, but we got to where we had to go. So I've added the WeatherTech mats. The interior is really not the best. It doesn't clean off so good, and it gets really dirty if you hit the black one. Like I said, I do a lot of outdoorsing stuff, so maybe black. If you use your vehicle a lot for activities and stuff like I do, then black might not be the best interior. You should probably get a beige colored one. We'll go ahead and go to the driver's seat now, where I'll show you guys the interior. This is the interior here. It's not that bad. It's pretty nice. I like the interior. It's comfortable. It's a breeze to drive when it's going. We'll go ahead and get in. This one has the push button start feature. Fire right up. It's really quiet. This vehicle has 9,100 miles exactly. Don't mind the lights. The vehicle's in a collision, so the lights will be on. AC's on. Some music and stuff. The Bluetooth and the USB features are really nice, but I don't like the Bluetooth feature because it automatically always connects. Sometimes I like to be given the option, but Bluetooth systems are different. Some I prefer more than the next, but hey, it is what it is. You have a USB over here to play some USB, 2 charge ports. Those are convenient. But the side is the passengers back here, they don't have a 12-volt outlet. Expect most of them to be down here. This one doesn't have it. It just has the air vents, and the one for the back is in the trunk. I hate that. That's really stupid designing. That's really uncomfortable for the passengers in the back as well. I mean, I understand it's a small cabin, all that stuff, but still. Come on, it's 2018. This is a backup camera here. It's nice, it's clear, it's functional. Sometimes it will automatically disengage the parking sensors, so you gotta keep an eye out on that. This is really small. There's not much to it. If you just have your owner's manual and maybe a couple napkins, I think you're tapped out on space. So the steering wheel here has a couple controls. You have your telephone answer and hang up. Speak to your Bluetooth, and you can change between what's going on Bluetooth, radio, CD, etc. Volume, your seek button here. This one is for your menus. You can cycle through the options, miles and stuff. This is for cruise control. This here's your menus. I'll show you my menus here. Active call. See, it's on my Bluetooth right now. We got driving assist. Let's see this car. Just rear control, rear cross traffic. So yeah, if a car is if you're reversing and a car is driving past you and you don't see them, it's gonna beep until you stop. That's a good feature. I like that. Other than that, just the normal features here. I don't want to go through everything and bore you on that. Other than that, I mean, that's really all you have on this. So it's okay. It's not super fully loaded. Like, you can get the fully loaded model. That's gonna have a lot more bells and whistles, but this was the value package, and this is what was available at my dealer at the time. So I took it. Had I purchased another Hyundai Tucson, I likely would have went with a 2-liter, and later on I'll tell you why. So right here you have the trunk release, traction control, side collision sensors, and your brightness, your dimmer switch. Yeah, so that's, I don't think anybody really needs 15, 20 brightness options, but hey, it's there. Yeah, so if you look at the corner there, that's going to be your side collision lighting sensor. So if that light illuminates, and obviously, you got a car next to you, so don't turn. One thing I also like about this car is that the lights, they're that clear blue LED. Those are really nice. I really like that touch. These, on the other hand, I hate them. This is so freaking 1990s. Like, Hyundai, don't cheap out like this bad. This is terrible. I wish they just stuck with the flip ones, I mean, what did they say, 50 cents on that? So that's basically the interior of the car. I could be missing things, I'll let you guys know if I do. We'll go to the engine here, and the reason I shut it off is so the volume doesn't get cut out as I'm going there. So this is a 1.6 liter GDI 4-cylinder engine that they use on these cars. It is turbocharged. Turbocharger's back there. It's a real tiny turbo. Don't expect a lot of power from this car because it is it's not that fast by any means. It looks like it's really well built, a good clean car that would last, probably 150 to 200,000 miles, no problems. But one thing I absolutely hate about this vehicle is the transmission. It has a dual clutch transmission, and when you're taking off from a light, sometimes it'll just slip so bad and you won't get any acceleration. On the highway, if you change lanes, you floor it, you'll get no acceleration. It'll hesitate. It almost feels like something's wrong with it. It is a terrible, terrible, terrible design. I absolutely hate this setup just because the transmission is so weak. It's a little bit more fun when you drive it on the manual mode. I definitely enjoy that, but at the same token, I mean, it shouldn't have that hesitation from the get. That's a really stupid thing there. So if I had to go back and re-choose, I would prefer the 2-liter over this one just because the transmission is not that good. But other than that, it's decent. Fuel mileage, I can get up to 25. I've got up to 27 miles per gallon once, but like I said, I do a lot of outdoorsing stuff, so I usually have heavy loads in the car, and passengers with me, so I don't expect super great gas mileage. I mean, if you're using it for just going to and from work, I mean, I can understand you might work out for you there. The headlights, these are really cool. I'll show you guys this side without the damage. The headlights are really cool. They have like a xenon bulb that illuminates here. Let me try to turn that on for you guys. So this portion up here illuminates. This looks really sleek at night. I like it a lot. The lights didn't turn on because the keys aren't on. That's really slick. It has nice, projector headlights. The upper models have LED bulbs in there. I think it's called the premium model or something like that. So those have little bulbs inside there. They're even brighter. They look mean. And during the day when you're driving, I'm not sure if you can tell. Sure you can. These little notches here, they're blue LEDs. So they kind of give it that European high-end look, when you're driving throughout the day. But a really stupid thing is that these do not turn on at night. I mean, I'm sure I can switch some fuses and all that stuff around and get it to work, all the time. I think it looks really, really nice with that on. But, it turns off at night. I mean, why the hell would you put this on and not use it at night when people are really going to see it? It beats my mind, but, yeah, that's a pretty cool thing there. So these are the factory wheels and tires. I believe these are 19s. Yes, these are 245 R19 Hankook Kinergy GT tires. Wheels look pretty sick. I like these wheels. They look good, but don't expect a lot of life out of these tires. I would. This is 9,000 miles on them. I would say that you will get maybe 30 to 45,000 miles, depending on the way you drive. These tires will eat up very quickly. It's a lot. It's really front heavy, so by the time you rotate them, they'll kind of run out on their own. The rear is nice. This one came with like these little baby mud flaps. Those have been nice. The dual exhaust, it's a cool touch. You can somewhat hear the turbo sometimes. You can't always hear it, but you can hear it once in a while. I mean, it's not a race car or anything, as you can imagine, so yeah, it sounds decent for what it is. I mean, overall, this is a nice car. Tucson. Now, this is the rear lights here. Me personally, this car it's a little too light duty for my needs, and unfortunately, after it gets repaired, it'll be likely getting sold here. And the suspension itself, it's really easy to sag down when you have a good sized load on there. The suspension is quite rough when you drive it. Unfortunately, I'm not able to drive it. I have a significant damage to the axle here, so yeah, if I was able to, then I would certainly take it for a ride there and show you guys how it runs. But I'm not too keen on the performance of the vehicle either. I mean, it's a nice car, but it certainly has some design flaws Hyundai needs to master before I'd recommend getting one. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this walk around and tour. If you have any questions regarding this car or are interested in the tow hitch, please contact me at the email I will link below.